Go out the Raider Nation. That's it, man. Season's over. Finished season 7-9. Dropped last game to Kansas City, 23-17. So we did better than I expected. Um, about the game today, same old story that has happened in the past few games. Is the offense struggling. I don't even know if we had over 200 yards total offense, but it was a bad showing of offense. And then, the beginning, our defense didn't help either. I mean, Kansas City had what drives of 80 and 87, and they looked flawless in those drives. I mean, it looked so easy. It looked like it was going to be a long day. They're up 14-0. I was like, damn, what a time to take a big dump, in that game. But defense did respond. They actually they kept us in it. They actually had two picks, I believe. Yeah, two picks and one pick six. So we were down at halftime 14-10. That was the only touchdown was our defensive touchdown. So defense was keeping us in it like they usually have been the past few games. Offense wasn't really doing anything. Um, and that's just basically what it was. It was a sloppy game from both teams played like shit. It's just sloppy. It was it was a bad game to watch. But I mean, hey, Kansas City is a playoff team, so I mean they're not bad. And we didn't get smashed on. We got dominated. At least on the offensive line got dominated because Carr did not have any time to throw. We sacked like 3 or 4 times maybe around there. Latavius didn't get anything going. So it was a long game from offensive standpoint. But I mean, I'll take 7-9 from what happened last year. How horrible we were last year. I mean, I would say any insane Raider fan who thought we're gonna make the playoffs this year, that's just, whew. I mean, I knew we weren't gonna make the playoffs, and of course several other knowledgeable Raider fans knew we weren't gonna make the playoffs. We just weren't ready, and we proved it. So I mean, if any Raider fans are disappointed, they'll have to see those Raider fans gonna get this reality because rebuilding takes a while. Next year, who knows? Maybe we'll make that leap, but I have to see it to believe it. We've been out of playoffs for so long. I have to see it to believe it. Stranger things have happened. It's not going to take anything for granted. And you look at what happened to Detroit. Detroit, was a playoff team last year, and look what happened this year. So, not going to take anything for granted. But if this team continues to learn and grow and practices hard, Carr learns from his mistakes and becomes a gym rat. Well, he already is a gym rat, but continues to go to the weight room. Looking at watching film, everything. All these guys just come together. Who knows what could happen, man. But I don't even know what the hell happened. What else happened? If Broncos won the division or not? I didn't know after the game. I turned it off. I didn't bother watching any highlights or anything. But you know, Carr had one bad pick. That was on him, and he continues the same thing that's frustrating about him. As I said before, I have confidence in him. I believe, he will be our quarterback. I believe he's on second year. He did very well. But the thing that he does, his mistakes, is he tries to make things happen that aren't there. He tries to make it out of nothing, and that's something he's got to stop doing. I seen him scrambling around with that one pick, and I was yelling at the TV, saying, "Throw the fucking ball away! Throw the fucking ball away!" Because we're on field goal range. And what does he do? He tries to hit him Cooper, and he underthrows it, and the ball's picked. Now, if you're gonna throw in the end zone, if you're scrambling around throwing the end zone, you make sure that motherfucker's thrown way out of the end zone. Either only Cooper can get it, or no one can get it. And that's just mistakes. That's frustrating mistakes he continues to make. So hopefully he'll stop doing that and learn from it, because you got to protect the football when you're driving down, field goal range or whatnot. You got to put points on the board. You can't turn the ball over. Fortunately for us, Alex Smith threw a pick six right after that. But I mean, no one could have been, But those are the mistakes that I was talking about. How we're not ready yet. But I believe we picked 14th in the draft. So 14th, I believe. Yeah. So it's somewhere in the middle of the pack. Not as bad as we usually are. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. You'll not see me again until probably hockey season. Looks like my LA Kings are gonna make the playoffs. They're dominating the Pacific Division right now. The Pacific Division is actually pretty weak, aside from us, except from the Kings. But that will be probably the next time you'll see me So Raider vlogs up until next year. If you're new and you're watching me, I really don't do any like updates on the team or anything because there's several Raider vloggers out there that already do that, and I just don't believe in watching the same video about the same thing. So I mean, I don't do that. I just wait the football season. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm optimistic, and as I say, I have to see it to believe it. But I'm optimistic. See what we can do. So until then, this is Ron. Go Raiders, and I'm out. See ya.